Okay, guys, I'm here for episode 26 of Revisiting the Rumble, the review series where I look at every Rumble from 1988 to 2014. This is episode 26. I have one more to do, and it's Royal Rumble 2013. I have one more of these to do, so it's taken me over 2 months to do this series. Because the next one probably won't be uploaded till Wednesday at the earliest. So, Royal Rumble 2013 took place on January the 26th, 2013 from the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix, Arizona. There are 4 matches on this card, so our maximum star total is 20. We open with a last man standing match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show. It's a 2.5 star match. It's not a bad match. However, the fact Del Rio won the title in the last man standing match, so having another one 2 weeks after one is kind of stupid. But it's a 2.5 star match because there are some nice little spots here. There's a spot where Big Show and Del Rio are on a small little staging thing, and there's a table next to that, and then Big Show chokeslams Del Rio off of that through the table, which surprisingly doesn't get the win. You would think it would, but it didn't. Eventually Del Rio goes to work on the Big Show's arm, all that. He sandwiches the arm in the steps of a chair, then he puts a cross arm breaker on, in a last man standing match, mind you. But while he's got the cross arm breaker arm, Ricardo Rodriguez channels John Cena from Extreme Rules 2010 when he duct tapes the Big Show to the ropes and Big Show cannot get up. Yes, we're channeling John Cena Batista from 2010 now in a last man standing match. That's how stale the WWE's getting in last man standing matches. You're channeling John Cena's duct tape spot. Oh well. 2.5 stars. Not a horrible match. Could have been better, and honestly, I don't really think this needed to be a last man standing match anyway. 2.5 stars. So then we get the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Team Hell No versus Team Rhodes Scholars. Team Hell No is, of course, Daniel Bryan and Kane, who had just graduated from anger management the Monday before this, with Dr. Shelby, that quack. This is an okay tag match. It's 2.5 stars. Rhodes Scholars probably should have won here, but they win. Hell No win when Daniel Bryan makes Sandow tap out to the belt, to the yes lock, or the no lock, or whatever it was called at this time. Why don't we just call it the yes no lock for purposes of this? 2.5 stars. So then we get the 2013 Royal Rumble match. Yes, the Royal Rumble did not main event this show because there was a reason, and, well, it made sense for the Royal Rumble not to main event this show. The 2013 Royal Rumble match, a 2-star Rumble. It's not the best Rumble. It starts with Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho. Dolph Ziggler's number 1 because he had won a Beat the Clock challenge on Raw, and he had the option of any number he could pick, but Vicky Guerrero changed it on him and said he could only pick between numbers 1 or 2. So he picked number 1. Chris Jericho is number 2, which is a little throwback to the story between them. The final 4 in this Rumble are John Cena, Ryback, Randy Orton, and Sheamus. As always, entry order will be in the description box, as well as the longest lasting and most eliminations. We come down to Cena and Ryback, and Cena eliminates Ryback to win the 2013 Royal Rumble to start his road to redemption. That I never understood with this, because Cena didn't really need a road to redemption. Yes, okay, 2012 is statistically Cena's worst year in the WWE, but he still main evented almost every pay-per-view that year. The only one he did not main event was SummerSlam, because that was CM Punk and Brock Lesnar. That was Triple H and Lesnar that year, and he didn't main event Hell in a Cell that year because he was out with a minor injury. Other than that, he still main evented most of the pay-per-views in the year. Gave Brock Lesnar his first loss when he came back to the company. Dominated John Laurinaitis and only lost to John Laurinaitis due to Big Show interference. Did not get pinned in a triple threat match with him at SummerSlam with him and Big Show. Had that weird no-con draw finish to CM Punk. And yeah, he lost to Dolph Ziggler at the end of 2012, but that was due to AJ, so. And he also ended up between all this time where he had his physical worst year. He won the Money in the Bank on the single biggest fluky win ever in the history of Money in the Bank, when the briefcase pretty much just fell into his arms, but. So, yeah, this was kind of a thing that made no sense. And anyway, they could have got Cena to Rock another way anyway by using the Elimination Chamber. But this was the start of 3 straight Royal Rumbles that no one apparently liked. This one 2014, and we all know what happened in 14 and 15, don't we? So then we get the WWE Championship match. CM Punk versus The Rock. 3.5 stars. This is the best match on this show. Yeah. CM Punk and a part-time guy give the best match on this show. The stipulation for this match is that if the Shield get involved, CM Punk is stripped of the championship. As Rock is going for the people's elbow, the lights go out, and Rock gets put through a table, but we can't see who it is. Now, obviously, it was the Shield, but because we can't see it, it's hard to say anything. So, Punk pins Rock, gets the winner, so it seemed. Out comes Vince, says he's going to strip CM Punk of the championship, and then The Rock tells Vince to restart the match, and Vince does. Rock hits the people's elbow, gets the win, wins the championship, would go on to lose the title to John Cena at WrestleMania 29. 3.5 stars, like I said, it's the best match on here. And with that, this show gets a 10.5 out of 20, so it just surpasses the C. It's still a C, and it just surpasses it by a half a star. So, this will be in the Revisiting Rumble playlist. If you like the video, like button down there, subscribe button is down there, and thank you for watching. Bye.